Your body is basically a chemical factory, and enzymes are the invisible workers, making everything happen faster than you can blink. Can you imagine your body without enzymes? Well, without enzymes, life would stop. And this is because every second, billions of chemical reactions happen inside your body. With the aid of these enzymes, we are able to digest food. For example, when you eat rice, the primary enzyme amylase breaks it down into simpler sugars like glucose so your body can use it for energy. But without enzymes, the food will just sit in the stomach undigested. Enzymes also make it possible for us to breathe, to think, and to grow. Even your DNA, the blueprint of life, is copied and repaired by enzymes. Therefore, when there is absence of enzymes, there will be no transcription and translation of DNA, and consequently, there will be no growth, no healing, and no life. At the end of this lesson, you should be able to achieve the following objectives. You should be able to define enzymes. You should be able to explain why enzymes are essential for life. You should be able to describe some body processes that depend on enzymes, and you should understand enzymes as biological catalysts. Enzymes are nature's biological catalysts. They are seen as the body's tiny little helpers, and they help to speed up chemical reactions without being used up in the course of the reaction, and they also make life faster, efficient, and possible. Another important point to note is that most enzymes are proteins, but some enzymes are RNA called ribozymes. The protein by nature enzymes are made up of long sequence of amino acids which fold into unique quaternary structure which gives the functional enzyme a unique shape and structure that allows the enzyme to grab molecules and speed up chemical reactions. Just like the protein enzymes, ribozymes also catalyze chemical reactions, but instead of being made up of amino acids, they are made up of ribonucleic acids. Now, here is a quick hack to help you recognize the names of enzymes in biology. In biology, the names of most enzymes end in ase, A-S-E. For example, amylase an enzyme breaks down starch, lipase breaks down fat, protease breaks down protein, and lactase breaks down lactose. Now, let's talk about how enzymes work. The substance an enzyme acts on is called the substrate, and the enzyme has a pocket called the active site where the substrate fits perfectly. This figure shows an enzyme with the arrow pointing at the active site where the substrate binds before catalysis takes place. Now, each enzyme is highly specific. It works on only one type of substrate, just as a key fits only one lock. Enzymes can be regarded as the locks, while substrates can be regarded as the keys. Now, looking at this figure, the binding of the substrate to the active site of the enzyme leads to the formation of an enzyme-substrate complex. Now, chemical reactions further occurs which favors the formation of the product and the release of a free enzyme. Now, the free enzyme which is released can take up another substrate and proceed for another round of catalysis. Molecules need activation energy to proceed in a reaction. Now, activation energy is regarded as the minimum amount of energy required for reactant molecules to break existing bonds before becoming product. Now, the activation energy acts like a hill that must be climbed and overcome for a reaction to proceed. Enzymes make reaction faster by lowering this activation energy. Now, looking at this figure, in the absence of an enzyme, the activation energy is high, and in the presence of an enzyme, the activation energy is lower, and this helps the reaction to proceed to product formation at a faster pace. Enzymes help to lower activation energy in some ways as mentioned. They help to bring molecules together so reactions can happen more easily. They weaken chemical bonds so bonds can break faster, and they place molecules in the correct position so reactions can occur efficiently. Now, let's look at examples of enzymes in our everyday lives. Enzymes are involved in digestion. When you eat food, enzymes get to work to aid digestion of the food components. Now, examples of some digestive enzymes include amylase, which breaks down starch to sugar, protease, which breaks down protein, and lipase, which breaks down fats. More so, enzymes are also major active components of a lot of washing detergents or washing agents. When washing a dirty cloth, the enzyme removes stains by breaking down the food and blood or oil stains which are present on the cloth, and by doing so, the dirty cloth becomes clean again. Examples of common enzymes in detergents include pectinases. Pectinases breaks down pectin, which is common in fruit and vegetable stains like tomato sauce, and proteases breaks down protein stains from blood and sweat. Then we also have amylases, which targets starch-based stains from potatoes, from rice, from pasta. And there is the lipases, which decompose fatty stains such as the butter, cooking oils, salad dressings, etc. Enzymes are also of very varied applications. For example, enzymes can also be applied in the food industry. Let's talk about that. Enzymes in the food industry can be seen in the bread baking process. The main enzyme that makes bread rise are the amylases. Flour contains starch, but yeast cannot directly feed on the starch. Therefore, amylases, which naturally occurs in flour or added by bakers, helps to digest these complex starches into simpler fermentable sugars like glucose and maltose. Thereafter, yeast consumes these sugars, producing carbon dioxide gas and alcohol during fermentation, causing the dough to expand and rise. Other enzymes like the proteases and lipases play a role in overall dough quality, but not directly for gas production. Enzymes also play an important role in cheese making. The primary enzyme involved in cheese making to coagulate milk into solid curds is rennet, which can be traditionally obtained from the stomach of young ruminants. Enzymes are also of basic application in medicine, whereby enzymes have diagnostic functions. Some enzymes serve as biomarkers for diagnosis of certain medical conditions. Example, we have the alanine aminotransferase and there is the aspartate aminotransferase, which are biomarkers of liver injury. More so in medicine, some enzymes have therapeutic applications. Examples of some enzymes with therapeutic applications are uricase and collagenase. Uricase is an enzyme that helps to treat gout and high uric acid levels, while collagenase aids healing of wounds caused by burns. Now, the summary of our lesson today is that enzymes are biological catalysts that speed up chemical reactions in living organisms without being used up in the course of the reaction. Each enzyme is highly specific. It works on a particular substance called a substrate, and without enzymes, essential processes like breathing, digestion, and growth will happen too slowly to keep us alive. If you found this lecture helpful today, please like this video and subscribe, leave your comments, and look out for the next topic, which should be on classes of enzymes. Thank you for watching.